This is the history of this is the old Christopher and Banks, CJ Banks, and the Perale Vision here, all in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, which Perale Vision used to have the old logo before, and then they changed it, and then they moved. And this is actually now Rahway House now, so this is just an old picture from last year, but these two places were basically just now gone now. So let's go back to August of 2011. August of 2011, Christopher and Banks was open, and they basically, it's like almost like, it's kind of like Kohl's, but a little bit different. And then CJ Banks is the same, which basically is a clothing store, almost like Herberger's and stuff like that. And then there's Perale Vision, which is basically an eyeglasses place. It's kind of like Lens Crafters. Then in November of 2017, the Perale Vision changed their logo, so now it says Perale Vision, established 1961, and they put the eyeglasses on it. CJ Banks and Christopher Banks were both open as well. Then in 2019, all three of these places, Christopher Banks, CJ Banks, and Perale Vision, was still open, and you can get a lot of history about it. And then let me go to we'll go to the back side so we can get more information here. And then in 2024, CJ Banks and Christopher Banks was still open, and then Perale Vision was still open, but as of now, this Perale Vision is actually now closed, and now it got moved by the old that right next behind that Kirkland's place and Planet Fitness. And these two places, CJ Banks and Christopher Banks, are actually moved by an old place that was long gone. It's now moved over, if you go a few blocks over to the Sierra, you can see where the old Christopher Banks is. It got moved over on, like, you could see on that side, over by the Carhartt place, which I think that place used to be Archivers, but now Archivers, but now it's Christopher Banks, which used to be over here, but it got moved by an old Archivers, which is long gone. So now these two places here closed, actually decided to go out of business in 2021 because of bankruptcy, and then they just and then all of a sudden they reopened in 2022, and then they just closed this location last year, and now the Christopher Banks is moved over by the Archivers. But this is just an old picture from last year. But anyways, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more. This is Clock and Elevator 123 for more history. Peace.